Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another episode of VGC Prep. I know I missed yesterday's episode, but I did not have the time due to work. I worked at like 2:30, but you know, I like to sleep in. And I came back at like 11 and I was pretty tired. I have work again the next morning at 10 a.m. So I was like, there's no way I'm recording tonight. So unfortunately that happened. I was going to record Friday night, but I kind of like just got sidetracked and ended up not doing that. But yeah, so you know, I hit challenge already, so at this point we're just waiting on an opponent. Like I said, you know, I am going to replace Electros with Cradilly. Now, for testing purposes, I think it'll work well. But unfortunately that does give me quite a large fighting weakness. Now, I know it's 4v4 and I have 2 fighting resistances, so it's really not the end-all be-all, so I don't know if it's going to be that bad, but it will definitely give me a lot more survivability with camera up, because now I don't have to worry about Suicuns, I don't have to worry about Politoads, I don't really have to worry about Ludicolos really, so that will be very lovely. Alrighty, so we've got Gyarados, Kangaskhan, Aegislash, Talonflame, Sableye, and Hydreigon. Gyarados throws me off a little bit. I'm not really sure what I could do against a Gyarados. I mean, Ferrothorn pretty much walls it. So Ferrothorn will be a good option in the back. Ferrothorn's actually going to do pretty well against most of this team. I would want to start off with Aromatisse, but honestly, Dusclops has a better matchup in the majority of it. So I do think Dusclops Tyranitar might be pretty solid here. Pretty much hits everything. Now, if he does have the Intimidate, that does kind of give me an issue if he does have Intimidate. Actually, you know what? This is the one spot where I think Electros is a pretty fine lead. It hits pretty much everything, and even with the Intimidate, it's not that big of a deal. I am going to bring Aromatisse in the back, mainly for that Hydreigon. Do I really need that, though? I mean, I want to bring Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn doesn't really super help me. I'll bring Camerupt, I guess, because Camerupt's always a great choice. Its power is very, very there. I don't know how I feel about this team. Obviously, it's really fun to use, but it's one of those teams where, while as fun as it is, it doesn't really have very many things that hit hard and hit fast, you know. I mean, yeah, it's Trick Room, so I don't really have to worry too much about it. But it looks like we've got a Choice Banded Talonflame. So I'm going to go simply straight for that Trick Room. I have a feeling he's going to double into this Electros, so I'm going to just protect with Electros. Actually, no, he's just going to switch out, which is fine, because he goes straight into the Hydreigon, which I am totally fine with. We'll see what the Kangaskhan wants to do. I'm hoping it Mega Evolves. It doesn't, so it's going to fake out our Dusclops here. That does put me in a bit of a pickle. Obviously, I can survive a Dark Pulse. That's not really a problem. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for Trick Room here. I'm trying to think if I should just go for the Drain Punch on the Kangaskhan. That is a possibility here. But I have a feeling he's just gonna... I mean, even if he did go for Double Edge, it's not like he can switch anything into that Double Edge. I did not bring Ferrothorn. I have not played Pokemon in quite a number of days. At least Wi-Fi, so I'm a little rusty right now. This is not good. Yeah, you know what? Am I worried about that Hydreigon? He's probably just gonna Dark Pulse and Double Edge. That is really what he's gonna do. So I'm gonna Drain Punch. Yeah, he's going for that Double Edge. I am not surviving this. What? Oh, he didn't Mega Evolve. Interesting. I hit Fire Punch? What the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Oh my god, I thought it looked from the corner of my eyes like Drain Punch. Okay, well, I'm screwed. I'm gonna Pain Split the Hydreigon, and, I did not... Oh my god, I just misclicked. Now he Mega Evolves. That was a misplay on his part. He's going to Sucker Punch me, so I'm going down here. At the very least, I'll be able to bring in camera up safely, so I'm kind of fine with that, in a way. I am just kind of face-palming right now that I misclicked right there. I did not mean to go for Fire Punch. I very clearly wanted to go for Drain Punch. Oh well. Stuff like that happens. I think this Dark Pulse might actually take me out, now that I'm looking at it. Oh, very happy about that damage. So I could just simply come in with camera up tier and go for Heat Wave. Dusclops will actually underspeed, so I can get a Pain Split off. That'll give me some good... Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm not going to go for Pain Split. I have a very good reason not to do that. I'm going to Nightshade the Hydreigon. I'm going to Mega Evolve in Heat Wave. I hope he doesn't want to Sucker Punch my Dusclops. No real reason to be attacking with Dusclops. The reason I went for Nightshade is that will give me a better opportunity next turn. Really? No, okay, good. I'll survive that. That'll give me a better opportunity next turn to get more HP off of a Pokemon. Because at 2 HP, you know, there's really nothing that's going to be coming in on that. As long as this KOs the Hydreigon, which I'm kind of expecting it to, and it does. Very lovely. This is why Camerupt is one of my favorite Megas. Very powerful indeed. Physical could work if any of its stabs got the boost. It doesn't even get Flare Blitz, which is very unfortunate. Oh, but he brings in the Gyarados. Actually, that's not bad. That's not bad indeed. I lost... What am I gonna do here, man? Oh, I think I lost, actually, come to think of it. Because he's just gonna Brave Bird me. So that's gonna happen. And I don't think I have enough power to one-shot this Gyarados. And I could switch in here. I could switch into Aromatisse instead of Dusclops, but what's that really going to do for me? That's not going to really do very much for me. So I'm honestly just going to stay in. I'm going to Pain Split the Talonflame. You know, maybe he won't attack the Dusclops. I'm hoping maybe he Brave Birds into the Camerupt. I mean, that's quite a long shot because there's no reason for him to. Yeah, like I thought. I didn't really think he would. But switching out really wouldn't have done anything for me, simply because it's just extraneous damage that I don't really need. And Ancient Power isn't enough to take it out. So he's going to go for Waterfall. That will definitely take me out, and I'm pretty sure that will be the game. Yeah, that went down pretty slowly. I was kind of surprised at that. I thought it would just be like... Yeah, so I lost that bait. Oh, you were Life Orb. Interesting. I wonder... So if I Draining Kiss the Gyarados, I mean, he's going to go for Brave Bird. He has no reason not to. So I'm going to Draining Kiss the Gyarados, and he's probably going to go for Protect here. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I really did not have a better choice there. Draining Kiss the Talonflame makes no sense whatsoever. Because it just wouldn't do nearly enough damage, and at the very least, you know, I would take out the Gyarados. Wow. Oh, yeah, right. You're banded. But I can take another 2 of those. So let's see how well... oh no, Twisted Dimensions return to normal, so yeah. That's game right there. That's unfortunate. Yeah, see, that's my problem. I really misclicked there, and that's not good. Because that Draining Kiss would have definitely taken out that Kangaskhan. It was regular Kangaskhan. I have no doubts in my mind that it would have taken him out. So it's really unfortunate that I clicked Fire Punch. They're both like a red, like fire is red and fighting's like that brownish red. So in the corner of my eyes, it looked like it was the red one, or the fighting type. But I guess I just made a mistake there. Oh well. I guess, you know, it happens. It happens. I can't say it would have turned the tide of the battle, but actually it probably would have, because my Electros wouldn't have been down. And I needed Electros for Gyarados. Oh well. Does happen. Yeah, it really does happen. So that's nothing to be too upset about. So we'll just keep going. My battle box is still locked. I should get that undone. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I have Alpha Sapphire, so I think I'm going to start that up. I haven't started it yet. And I'm just going to ladder in my free time. See how well I can do. You know, once I finish testing teams, I'll bring it over to Wi-Fi and see how far I can get. I think you can reset your ranking. I'm not really sure how to do that, but I'd want to do that at some point. Alrighty, so we've got Salamence, Aerodactyl, Mawile, Suicune, Tyranitar, and Rotom Wash. So this is a really good example of why I would prefer to have Cradily over Electros. Just look at it. There's really no reason why Electros... I mean, yeah, Electros does hit the Suicune, it does hit the Salamence, it does hit the Aerodactyl. But Electros... Cradily can do the same stuff, really. It has Grass, it has Rock, gets Stab on both, so that's not bad at all. I mean, Dusclops is honestly always the best Trick Room lead. I'm considering just going Dusclops Camerupt. I don't see a reason not to. I mean, obviously, you know, he's got the Rotom Wash. Well, you know, he does have the Rotom Wash, so you know what, I'm going to start off with Ferrothorn instead. He's got a lot of things that Ferrothorn can beat. Camerupt can come in the back and kind of clean up the game for us. Once we get rid of the Suicune and the Rotom. He's probably going to bring them both. As you can tell, my team's pretty Camerupt heavy. I don't know who to bring third. Electros does have a really good type matchup against this team. It hits literally everything but the Rotom and the Salamence super effectively. Yeah, that's actually pret's solid. Oopsie doopsie. I don't think I need my Fairy type for Salamence. If he's physical, you know, Ferrothorn's just gonna beat that. They don't usually run Fire Fang, right? I've never seen one use Fire Fang before. We should be pretty chill on that. Yeah, I don't see that being an issue. Alright, let's see. Mawile and Rotom, so that's actually a pretty solid lead for us. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about that. Because we can get Trick Room up and then burn the Mawile, so not a big deal overall. Hoping this Rotom doesn't trick me. I've been hearing that happen a lot lately. We'll see right now. No, he's Citrus Berry. He ain't going to be tricking. Alright, so let's go for Tricky Room. The Tricky Room. And I'm going to Protect, because I'm afraid Rotom will want to burn me. I don't run Power Whip. There's a reasoning behind that. I prefer Seed Bomb because the rare instances where you're fighting against other Ferrothorn. Why he went for Protect, I do not understand. Hopefully he doesn't have Fire Fang, because that would kind of make sense. Yeah, I don't really get that. He does go for the Will-O-Wisp, as I had predicted, and I'll get my Trick Room up. Now, see, the cool thing about this is, Dusclops is one of the slowest Pokemon in the game, so I will still be able to get this Mawile to get burned. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with the Seed Bomb. Let's just get the damage now before he burns us. Wow, what? How is Ferrothorn the slowest thing here? That really confused me. I really was not expecting Ferrothorn to be the slowest here. Now he's going to go for the Iron Head. That's not going to... Wow, that does nothing. Now he will burn me here, but I'm just going to start setting up Leech Seeds, and Nightshade will just kind of finish these guys off. I actually am going to burn the Rotom as well. We're going to be pretty solid here if we can get some good Leech Seeds set up. So I'm going to burn the Rotom, and honestly... Well, I'm going to Leech Seed the Rotom as well. Rotom's going to be the bigger pain here, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Because I have Worry Seed on this Ferrothorn. He's kind of my dedicated Mega Killer on this team. So I kind of want to do this. This feels really stally to me. Oh, Brick Break. Oh, I don't like that. I do not like... Oh, okay, I like that. I'm going to do more damage with Iron Barbs and Rocky Helmet than he will be with Brick Break. Actually, I did. That's pretty cool. He's going to burn me. I don't really care. I don't have any passive recovery with my Dusclops, but Dusclops is doing its job right now. I mean, it's just gonna do it pretty well. He does have the citrus like we knew. I forgot about that, actually. But I'm kind of glad we broke it now. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. This is going to take a while. This is going to be a long game, guys. Sit down and get ready. I really don't feel like the Mawile is going to be staying in here. So I'm just going to Leech Seed it right now. Just get that out of the way. And I'm going to Nightshade the Rotom. The burn actually does kind of help me because then I can set up Pain Splits. This is actually a really cool duo. I really like this. It's hard to break this duo. I am looking at that right now. The whole field is burned. That is awesome. But yeah, I'm looking at this duo and I really do like this duo. It looks pretty hard to break. Now he does bring in the Suicune here. That does bother me a bit. I do get the Leech Seed off. That Mawile should be dead this turn if it goes for the Ferrothorn. Which is good for me in the long run because I will be able to get some stuff off. No, he's just going to go for the Play Rough on me, which is fine. That is just draining my HP swell. Mawile didn't go for me, so it's not going to go down this turn, but I will set up a Leech Seed against the Suicune. I don't know what the Suicune's going to do here. But the Mawile is definitely going to switch out here. Definitely. So what I'm considering is burning the Suicune as well. How many turns left to Trick Room do we have? I think we have 1 or 2. So instead of burning it, I am going to Pain Split with it so I can get some more HP back so I can survive some more burn turns. The Mawile, again, not worried about it. If I get doubles Leech Seed this turn, I'll start recovering. Now he's gonna withdraw. That's fine by me. Fine by me. Do whatever you want to do. Salamence does kind of frighten me a tad bit, especially with my weakened Dusclops. I kind of played this a little poorly, but we'll see how well I can come back from this. Do get the Pain Split off. I'll gain a decent amount of HP back. I think that might be enough to ward off the Mega Salamence. Now he's gonna Scald. Ooh, you scalding? Probably, yeah, Dusclops. The Dusty Craps. I could probably just, well, no, I think I'm gonna burn the Salamence. Burn and Leech Seed. Seems weird, I know, but I don't need to burn the Suicune, you know what I'm saying? Really don't need to. And I'd rather have that double Leech Seed recovery going on. Oh no, we lost the Trick Room. Okay, so I do have to go for the Trick Room here. And it's the Trick Room. It's not a Trick Room, it is the Trick Room. He's probably going to double into my Dusclops, so I'm pretty much free to just go for Leech Seed here. If he doesn't double into the Dusclops, that would be very interesting. Because Scald will definitely not take me out. Oh, wow! I did not expect that. I definitely did not expect that. So he's gonna double into my Dusclops, but I don't think that will take me out, and it doesn't. Now I will go down to burn here, which is fine because I will be getting up a full 4 turns of Trick Room with a free switch into whatever I want. And guys, you know that well, you know it as well as I do, that will be Electros. I do believe that will be our best play here. So now we know he is Fire Blast, so I do believe we're going to go for the Salamence first. That will probably be our best play. Suicune is slowly going down. Honestly, I could bring in Camerupt here. Camerupt will one-shot that, but he does have that Scald, so I really should bring in Electros here. And that will actually scare out his Suicune, I do believe. So I'm going to Wild Charge the Salamence, and we're going to hope that finishes off, and I'm going to just protect real quick with Ferrothorn. I'm almost out of Leech Seeds, can you believe it? He's going to stand with the Suicune. It's fine by me. Probably, no Protect. So we get the Wild Charge off. How much does that do? Wow, this is why I don't like Electros. I'm pretty sure Cradle is actually pretty weak. You're lefty, so that's kind of a little unfortunate. But I do need to take out the Salamence. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to Wild Charge the Salamence again. And I'm going to just Seed Bomb the Suicune. I know it's not going to do very much, but it's better than nothing. Wild Charge will take that thing out. I can always Drain Punch the Rotom or something. I don't know. Rotom can't touch Ferrothorn. So right now, at this point, we pretty much win with Ferrothorn, which is kind of freaking awesome. But we also have Camera Up in the back, which is awesome. So we're just going to Wild Charge into the Salamence, Seed Bomb the Suicune. He's going to withdraw. Now, I'm curious. It's going to be in the Rotom. Awesome. I will take that. And he actually withdraws the Salamence. Now, that was a good play, burning a Trick Room turn, but I don't think Mawile is going to really want to take this at all. He's also burning my Leech Seed Recovery, which is a little unfortunate, but I can take it. That's fine by me. Now, I do believe my Electros is Lumberry. I do believe so. So, we can just let him... Well, it depends on what he brings out first. If it's going to be the Suicune, I think I could just... No, it's going to be the Salamence. Yeah, I'm going to go... Oh, he goes for Intimidate. That was pretty smart. But I mean... If he's Scarf, I'm going to go for Wild Charge, and I'm going to Leech Seed the Rotom. I really need to. I need to get that Leech Seed off. Yeah, I think he's probably going to switch into the Suicune here. But at the HP range that he's at, even at -2, I should still take him out. He's going to Protect. Again, that is completely fine by me. He's not Scarf. That did just prove me wrong. I don't know. Did we see a Life Orb off of it? Okay, so he's going to burn me here, which is fine. I should be Lumberry, and I should have another turn left to Trick Room. Again, totally fine. I should be Lumberry. I am Lumberry. Beautiful. So part of me, honestly, just thinks Rotom's fodder at this point. So let's see if Trick Room's up or down. We're going to find out in a minute. Rotom's going down. Yep, okay, Trick Room's still up, so I'm going for Wild Charge on the Salamence. Even if he switches out, I have Camera Up in the back. And Rotom goes down too, so I'm just gonna Seed Bomb it. Really, yes, really best play. Worst case scenario, he doesn't go down. Sheesh. But Salamence will go down even though I'm at -1. Electros is cool. I really like Electros. It is very interesting. Ooh, didn't go for burn this turn. That might not take me out. I love it. I love it so much. But I win here with Ferrothorn because Suicune cannot touch it. And although it could kind of beat my Camera Up pretty well, just once I get a Leech Seed up on it, it really cannot touch me. And it's basically, its only choice right now is to attack the Electros, so I will get that Leech Seed up. Yeah, I really don't see him winning here. That's why I'm losing so much Leech Seed. I'm just going to go straight for the Wild Charge. I have no reason to just stall out with a Protect. A switch into Camera Up will just help me. He actually goes for Snarl, which is a very bad play. It will take out my Electros, but I have nothing special on the field, and while it is like damage to hit both Pokemon, it's not going to do him very good in the long run, so that was a bad play. In my opinion, going for more damage over Snarl was probably a better choice. Go for that, I don't know, he really can't touch this Ferrothorn, so it's really not a big deal. Oh, that was weird. My voice seized. Alright, well, yeah, I mean, he's just going to take out my Camera Up here. I'm going to Mega Evolve just in case he doesn't, you know, I'm going to go for Earth Power. I'm just going to Seed Bomb him, because that'll just probably put him in range. Probably, but there is literally no way unless he even if he freezes me with Ice Beam, I think I still win. He goes for... That, again, was a really bad play, because even at -1, Earth Power will and can one-shot your Suicune from here. That was a really bad play. You should have just taken out my camera ups. What are you doing? I mean, I won that regardless with Pharaohthorn, because even if he froze me and crit me with Scald, I would literally I would still win. But I still, going for Snarl was kind of a questionable play. At least make an effort, you know what I'm saying? I mean, maybe in his mind he thought, you know, at -1 he could survive the Earth Power. But what good would surviving the Earth Power do when you outspeed and one-shot the camera ups? That's just my opinion. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly do appreciate it. I hope to see you guys in the next episode. Peace.